All right, so next we gotta talk about the main event, Jey. All right.
That's right.
Now in the same vein, right? The same vein, the heartbreak of this man. You talk about Sammy poured his heart. I mean, Sammy was out there, talking, and well, no, Jey was out there talking. Sammy came out confronting him, and Jey was just like, "Do you know what you did to me?"
Man, listen.
And you know what made it dope, what makes this storyline even better is that, like, when Jey said, he said, "I'm a ride for my family. You point me at the man I'm shooting." Right? That's been his character this whole time.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like I'm
straight away.
Yeah, off the jump, we like he defined himself. He didn't try and deviate from it. He was like, "Nah, point me at the sucker that's coming against my family. I'm shooting." Right? And he's like, "You got to me. Like, you got to me." You know what I'm saying? Like, they start liking you. So my brother start liking you. Paul Heyman liked you. The tribal chief liked you. And I ain't like you. So he said, the moment that I let my guard down, you come in here and do this to my family. And I was like, God dang. And I'm listening to this joint. I'm like, wow, bro. I love perspectives. I love it when you get to hear it from another perspective. And Jey just bringing this extra raw emotion. And then Sammy giving a beating back with a very, very logical argument. He like, you just mad because you didn't do it before I did it. And the look on my man's face, bro. He looked like, man, how dare you tell my truth out loud? You know what I'm saying? That's the look. That's the look he had on his face. It's the look he had on his face when that joint happened. He was like, I can't believe this sucker just said my truth out loud. But it's crazy. Wow, what did Jimmy? I mean, what set Jey off? Well, no. What was the term that set Jey off? Do you remember? Do you remember what Sammy said to him before he hit him?
Oh man, I can't remember.
So Sammy said the thing about Roman. My bad, it was a crowd. Sammy said the thing about Roman. The crowd said, "You're not Uzi."
Oh, that is right.
And he said, "I'm not," and he stopped like mid sentence and just started wailing on Sammy. And I was like, "Yo, this joint is personal, bro. This joint is personal." So and then
the crowd got Sammy jumped off.
The crowd got Sammy beat up because like Jey was like, "Look, I'll talk to you. I got it in me to talk to you, but look here, this Jey Uso dude, bro.
Main event Jey Uso, man.
He's the main eventer. Like, I'm talking about, like, they could really do something special with this in the future. They really, really could. This is gonna sound strange. In a sense, he reminds me of a better version of Tama Tonga.
Okay.
So for people that don't know who Tama, so I'm not like AEW. I'm gonna actually explain stuff. I'm actually explain things to you. So for people that don't know who Tama Tonga is, Tama Tonga, the bad boy, the bad guy. Like, he was a bad boy. He's a founding member of the Bullet Club, and he was the enforcer of the crew. So he upheld the order of the Bullet Club, and he was the dude that you point me at the dude I'm shooting. He'd be the first one if there was an issue when the leader was acting up. He'd be the first one out there to take the leader up. If the dude was like nah, underboss already put the hit out, the hit went to the enforcer, and the enforcer's enforcing the rules. So he did that for years. And finally, like 2 years back, he was kicked out of his own club.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it either. I mean, that's the part where they messed up at. They should have let it implode on its own, and then he had to figure out how life would happen afterwards. The Bullet Club experiment is done. We'll talk about that another time. But it's over. Like, they just let this thing die. Like, Finley's son is not in here. I'm like, no. Nah, we good.
Wait a minute.
We'll talk about another time. I'm just Finley's son is David Finley is the leader of Bullet Club. We're not gonna get into it right now. Yeah, I know I just did a drive by on your information, but
you did. You really did. I knew Jey was out. I knew Jey was out.
Yeah, Jey is out because of Juice and David, but like I said, we'll talk about that. We'll give it his own time. Trust me, we're gonna come back to it, man. I promise you, we will. But back to Jey Uso. Jey Uso is
okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah. I mean, I was down a little bit. Yeah, I was down bad for a second.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about the Usos. The Usos
yeah.
is not Sammy. The Usos is main event Jey.
Yeah, it's main event Jey. You know, so Jey Uso, that dude that like been tag team, and I remember they were talking about like even when they were younger, even while they were in WWE, him getting the question, which one is you?
Oh,
like yeah, I mean like that's a once again is great for character building. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that they both got something that's different, something that makes them them. But Jey Uso has been for like the past 2 years proven that he can hold a main event spot. That dude's a phenomenal talker. he even knows how to, like, he doesn't get annoyed with what the crowd does. Well, if he gets annoyed with the crowd, it has a reaction and the crowd does react. But even like the what chance, right? He used that in a promo. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like try and shut him up out of it. He like used it for his promo, and it enhanced the promo. I was like, look, man, y'all got yourselves a gold mine here. Main event Jey versus Sammy after WrestleMania, just one-on-one competition would be dope. Even after the titles are exchanged, I'm sorry, this joint ain't over. Jey needed to attack this dude with a kendo stick or something. You know what I'm saying? Just main event Jey ain't done with this dude yet. I mean, he like, nah, I need a pound of flesh, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
after that, he went back to I'ma get him. Yeah, so he need to bring that back.
Yeah, they need to get I'ma get him Jey back, man. Like that. We still got that Jey, but that shirt though, that shirt was facts. I'ma get him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's like he just turned into the hitman. You know what I'm saying? It's like he just turned into the straight up hitman for the crew, and I loved it. But like I said, he definitely has juice. I mean, like I said, he got legs with Sammy, he got legs with KO, he got legs with Roman, he got legs with Paul Heyman, he got legs with multiple people right now that he could like, all right, we could go and do like a 3-month program, we could do a 6-month program, we could do a year. He got folk right now that he can just do that with right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I really do think that it would be more beneficial if they did pull this trigger after WrestleMania. They don't have to split. Excuse me. They don't have to split Bloodline up just yet. I think that's SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's split them up at SummerSlam by Survivor Series. We got something going. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and let Jey have his moment in the sun, because I'm telling you, this dude got it, man. And But once again, if folk don't give him the opportunity in WWE, it won't matter. But right now, they're doing it. They're giving him all the opportunities to speak. Even like him not speaking was powerful. You know, people's like, what Jey thinking? Like, people interested. They're like, we want to know what he's thinking. Like, what's Jey thinking about, man? You know, and then like when Homeboy looked at Sammy, he said, I called you my brother. Do you know what that means to me?
Right.
Oh, that part hurt me, man. That part hurt me. I was like, oh my God, bro. So you call this dude your brother, and remember that's also the catalyst that set off Jimmy.
Oh yeah,
that like Jey said, I thought you was my brother. Jey said, I thought you was my brother. Jimmy hears that. Jimmy super kicked Sammy, and he said, you thought that this man was your brother? Nah, I'm your brother. And he just started beating the brakes up.
Man, listen here, them jokers. Like, look, it was after they finished and finally walked off. That looked like a doggone murder scene.
Yeah, really did, man. They beat the pumps off them boys, bro. I mean, Roman like just this is all his off mic work, like when he doesn't have the mic mic'd on him or near him, and the way he talks. Look here. Nobody's done it better than this, but nobody. I mean, like, because he makes you like literally lean into your TV because you want to hear what he got to say. But I remember, like, you know, when Jey walked out the ring, and he walked out of he slid out the ring and walked up the ramp. Roman saying, "You broke up my family. Now I'm gonna break you." I was like, "Yo, look here, we got ourselves a fight, bro." I was like, I was just chef's kiss. I was like, yes, let's keep going. But then like Jey Uso literally beckons the people to want to know what he's doing. That is main event potential, and they can literally. This is something they can milk. It's something they can milk. The beat between him and Roman is palpable. The beef between him and Sammy is palpable. I mean, even after all this stuff is done, I still don't see Jimmy forgiving Sammy.
Oh,
I would keep it that way. I'm like, good guy, bad guy. I don't care. I don't trust this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll keep it just like that, just so that way the point has been made plain that like, nah, bro, we ain't about this. Like, we ain't about that dude, man. Forget that dude. The you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's like once again, it's one of them things where I think that they have a very good place, you know, to do something real dope with Jey as a character main event that would be beneficial not only to him but to the company, because they need as many main event guys they quite possibly can. Yeah. And I'm wondering, you know, do you think that they're gonna have to? They already unified the titles. They're likely gonna make one title belt. You think they're gonna do that?
I believe so. Eventually, they're gonna have to, because, you know, like when you like at this point, don't get me wrong, Roman been doing the best he has been able to do with what he has.
Yeah,
but they like the island of relevancy is basically, like, for the most part, is on SmackDown.
That's facts.
Like, Raw really doesn't have, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, now that they didn't you know, wipe the vent stink off of Austin Theory, he's coming to the light.
He's okay.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't as John Cena like as he thinks he is, but it ain't got that Vince odor.
Once again, we fall back to the same issue. What is Austin Theory's character outside just being a jerk?
Look,
that's the problem. That's going to be the everlasting problem with the way they do these characters, is that, like, you got a Ricky Stark, he's absolute Ricky Stark, right?
Makes sense.
MJF, he's better than you, and you know it, right?
I mean, whether you want to admit it or not, the man, he done found a way.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So they'll say, but like those characters will be more memorable in the next 4 or 5 years. Even their career stop now. That people will remember absolute Ricky Stark. People remember MJF. He's better than you, and you know it. You know what I'm saying. They'll remember that about them. But like just Austin Theory. At one point in time, Theory. You know, so like look, WWE is not the clear now. I said like let's keep it at a buck now.
Oh yeah, no.
The best thing they got is the bloodline, but let's not lie on these people now. Like they got some issues too now. They do. Like, but I will give them props where props is due. But they need talent to go to main event. They need it. Cody Rhodes gonna hold it down for a little bit, but he needs challengers. Right? Because like all I see right now is that him and Roman probably gonna be fighting until SummerSlam. In some way, shape, or form, because Roman is gonna give up on the title. That's not happening. I mean, I don't see that happening. I see him getting it back before we get to the middle of the year. I see him getting it back, but just not holding it as long as he did. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I would prefer that. Like, Cody get it and he lose it like in June or something, and then SummerSlam he get it back, or like Survivor Series he gets it back. One of the big four. You know, so he gets it back. But like Roman can get it back, and it'd be by some dastardly, and then the next time he loses is because of Jey. Come on now. Come on now. Yep. Then by that time you should have Gunther ready. If you feel me,
okay.
You see what I'm cooking? You see what I'm cooking right now? You see what I'm cooking? You know what I'm saying? So we get Gunther ready to go against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, because we overdue.
Because
we overdue.
Let me see. Because was Gunther number 1 or number 2 in the Rumble?
He was was he number 1? Was Gunther number 1? See, let me see. Royal Rumble. I think he was number 1.
So you got the first entrant
versus the last entrant.
Right. So,
yeah, he was the first one in the ring. You're right. He broke multiple records being that freaking match. Like look here with it. Yeah. Let me pause for a second. So Jey Uso need to be like, they need to have him ready by the end of the year to take on Roman Reigns and beat Roman Reigns, so he can go after Cody for his family. He can still be a heel.
Makes sense.
You know, so he can still be a heel because it makes sense. Like let that man cook, as they say in this. Let that man cook, man.
Oh yeah. Hey,
you know, so
I'm gonna be honest with you. A heel Uso is actually a better Uso than a babyface Uso.
Yeah, like the Usos as heels has just been on fire. I mean, they've been on fire since they were fighting New Day. You know what I'm saying? Like just the Uso penitentiary arc, you know, stuff like that. You know, just them going ham on New Day and the tag team division. I mean, like, look, them and the New Day had some bomb matches.
Man,
but yeah, you're right, man. I mean, if they keep this up, you know, like they keep him as a heel, but let them kind of be at an impasse where he's just not as dastardly a heel as Roman. You know, like
that's the case. He can even be an anti-hero at this point.
Yeah. He could be an anti-hero. I feel you on that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, yeah, because like the possibilities are endless.
Yep.
Especially with Jey.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's main event Jey. They need to make sure they cinch that so that way he gets a shine. Simple as that.
Hey.
Simple as that.
You know what I'm saying? Long as they allow him to cook and they don't, you know, try to throw their trademark on it. But
you already know they're gonna try, but I think right now with Triple H, the way that they're kind of handling this, and especially if Roman is involved in the story, they're not gonna touch on it as much. They'll let them do their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
The bloodline, the bloodline story was just that piece of gold that just happened to fall in the WWE lap.
Yep, facts. I agree.
That wasn't something that they actually sat in the room and, you know, wrote up and came together with.
No,
that ain't had nothing to do. They had nothing to do with them.
No, this was a happy coincidence for them because like Roman did such a great job developing his character that he forced other people to develop their character. That's what you need. That's why, like, I remember like some people were saying that we're beyond the generation where they need a main event guy to be the center of the thing. I'm like, there will never be a time in wrestling where you can like supersede. Oh, we just have a bunch of random people. No,
that's not true.
No. It'll never work like that. That's like going to a movie and not being a star in a movie.
This is, man.
Or let me give you this one. You go to a movie and nobody in the movie stands out to become a star.
Then I want my money back.
Exactly. Thank you. Just simple as that, man.